Hello and welcome to our presentation on green roofs produced by Sahan Dialwis, Albert Chen, Cars Johnson, and William Chen. Green roofs are a form of geoengineering. They were derived from the concept of roof gardens, which are gardens planted on the top of roofs. Here's a roof garden in Santiago de Cuba. Modern green roofs have a variety of functions besides just aesthetics. We'll go more in depth about that later on in the presentation. The earliest modern-style green roofs were developed in Germany at the turn of the 20th century. Even today, Germany still has some of the most advanced green roof technologies. Um, Green roofs are designed with many layers. The top layer consists of vegetation and soil. The species of plants planted are usually very hardy to withstand high temperatures, wind velocity, and desiccation at that altitude. Uh, However, in theory, almost any kind of plant could be used given the right climate. The soil is actually a synthetically produced clay that is less dense and more absorbent than regular planting mediums, as to make green roofs ultra lightweight. The second layer is a drainage barrier, which carries away any excess water to the building's drainage system. Next comes the protective layer that prevents roots from damaging the existing surface and also to keep fertilizers from leaking down. There's a waterproof membrane and an insulating layer as well underneath. And underneath all the layers is a final support that holds the top layers together, typically constructed out of plywood. Uh, just like conventional roofs, green roofs accommodate drainage and protect against the forces of nature. In addition, they help regulate the building temperatures by absorbing heat that would otherwise warm up the buildings, which is helpful for keeping buildings cool in summer. They're also helpful in regulating temperatures in urban environments in general. There are many reasons building green roofs is beneficial. Primarily, they reduce stormwater runoff, which can cause flooding and pollution by absorbing some of the water and transferring it into the plants. Air quality is also enhanced because the plants take in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Green roofs can provide habitats for local wildlife in otherwise urban environments. Energy costs are also reduced because of the temperature modulated by the green roofs, usually cooling buildings and reducing reliance on appliances like air conditioners. Green roofs are also typically lightweight, thereby easy to install. Even though there are many benefits to green roofs, there are also criticisms associated with it. Because green roofs are somewhat recent technology, they are associated with a high cost. Green roofs cost as much as $170 per meter cubed. Additionally, the roofs also need to be maintained. The soil needs to be watered and needs constant repairs. Um, with these prices, green roofs are now around 12% more expensive than regular roofs. Some roofs may actually be twice the price of regular roofs, depending on the type of plants and other features. Another problem is that with the current production of roofing material used, many resources are required, and the process has a high rate of pollution. Environmental costs of building these green roofs may negate the beneficial intentions. Furthermore, the actual roof of the building is susceptible to damage due to roots overgrowing. With improper design, the roots may penetrate the roof and cause potential leakage. Besides price, green roofs are also potential fire hazards because they contain a large number of plants. These criticisms don't go unanswered, however. Many responses rebutting these criticisms have been made. Green roofs can easily be designed to fight all fires and even protect against them. The price of installing green roofs and pollution by the production of materials used are the main issues. These are two major hurdles but if green roofs were industrialized and mass-produced, the price would go down. And improvements on the recycling process or use of other materials would lead to less production pollution. On top of this, any harmful production effects will eventually be nullified by the environmental benefits over time. Green roofs have the potential to be an economically sound way of reducing our ecological footprint. Despite criticisms, green roofs are growing in popularity, especially in Europe. In fact, we have some green roofs installed here on our campus at University of Maryland. This is a picture of a green roof on a building in Toronto. In Toronto, actually, green roofs are mandatory for residential and commercial buildings. Especially in cities where parks are limited to small areas, green roofs are an alternative source of vegetation. Because they're too small scale, green roofs are not effective at reducing carbon emissions or air pollution on their own, but they are an effective contributing factor at alleviating environmental problems and help make cities more energy efficient. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed the presentation.
Yeah.